Hi, guys. I thought I would come on here and talk to you about something that I just saw and read while I'm inside of TikTok. Everyone knows our history as African Americans in America. Even if we become hyphenated Americans via marriage because we become Muslim Americans or Iranian Americans or Irish Americans, but we're Irish Black Americans and we're Black Iranian Americans, however you want to say it. This is just something that I think we should know. There has been some talk that people in Mississippi, yes, I mentioned the state because the state that I'm reading about is entirely Mississippi. There are lynchings, they say, that are occurring back in Mississippi. Lynchings of black people. Lynchings of black people, young black people in their, up to maybe their early 30s, that are being hung from trees. Some are being ruled suicides. Some are now up for investigations, but it remains to be a question in our minds: is, are they really being lynched? One of them even was found hanging in his white girlfriend's actual yard. Now, back in the 1900s, black people would have been hung for saying hello to a white person. If you crossed the street, if they thought you assaulted them, you didn't have to do it. All you had to do was be black around them and not be respectful and not defer to their whiteness. Now, I like white people. Don't get me wrong. Most of my friends, my whole entire life, have been white. But I say history is always important for you to understand. So the most recent incident in Mississippi occurred on August 3rd of 2026. That's this month. They found Tasia 14 hung from a tree in Jackson, Mississippi. And it was in the town called the Road of Remembrance, a mostly black neighborhood. Before that, they had 18-year-old Delta State University student Trey Reed in September of 2025. He was found hung from a tree. They said that was possible suicide. On the same day as that Delta student was found, they found Corey Zucatas also hung from a tree. Before that, there was Otis Bird, 54, Port Gibson, Claiborne County. Again, a possible suicide. And in the year of 2018, 21-year-old Willie Andrew Jones Jr. He is the one they found hanging in his white girlfriend's backyard. This is important for us to actually pay attention to because history has a way of repeating itself. And I'm not going to sit here and say to you that all of us are really good people and we should all be like, it's all suicide, because it's not. Some are honestly being lynched. Even in today's society, in the year 2026, I do not discount that people can possibly be lynched in this day and age. But hopefully, the law will make sure that they do not do it again. Now, in this part of Mississippi, the Klan could be very high and very much enforced around there, meaning that you are indeed in the Klan territory. There's a huge possibility that the Klan is active there and that they are actually doing something like this. But even so, you have to wonder. Their whole entire way of life would be hit like you wouldn't believe. So this, I guess what I'm saying to you is, even if you don't say something to your neighbor, even if you don't say something to your children, at some point you should say to your child, you need to understand your history. You need to understand where it's safe for you to go. If you're going to go on a territory that is not safe for you, you need to have a backup plan for you to get out of there as soon as possible. And yes, in 2026, no one wants to tell you this. Well, I'm telling you it. And I'm telling you it because I'm concerned, because I talk to people, because I listen to people, and because people think of me as that problem child, but I'm not. I'm just a worried person. And I want you all to have as best a life as possible, free of possible slavery choices and people thinking that you're ignorant because you didn't do what they said, or that you deserve to be dead because you're black. I think people need a right. I think people have a right to live their life and be who they are, whatever their skin color is. And I think that we, as people who live in America, even if we don't have birthright citizenship, say, in our future, we should have the ability to expect that respect, that our life is worth something. So check out your news, check out your locals, and in Mississippi, I pray for you and blessings.